All right, so Mueller Honeybee on, is it, how do they say it, Traers Road? Yeah. In Suffield, collecting some bees that so happened to land on their house and they weren't really welcome here. So we are going to scrape them off. Now, just to let you know that we are going to get as many as we can, but because there's foragers out looking and stuff, she is going to have like a little bit of a ball left afterwards. So she can... you could, like, I don't know how long, it can last up to 2 weeks, so they might have to just spray off the small few remaining portion, that way they can use their...
You know for sure you'll get the queen?
I don't, no I don't. As long as they're not in there, then yes, I will. But if she's, you know, it doesn't look like they're going inside. But we'll find out here in a minute.
Never mind, Jake, it's too late. You sure? Yeah. Oh, yeah, go get it, buddy. Run. Don't be so quick.
Yeah.
Does the queen look different?
Yeah, she's bigger. I would say she's bigger than the average size.
So when she left their main nest, was there more than one queen?
Those are bees. Rowan. Okay, so we'll see her in there.
How many would you say are there?
You probably have, I don't know, like 6,000 to 8,000 bees would be my guess. I was kind of hoping to see if I could find her, but
Yeah.
I don't think that they moved in. I think they had the interest in doing so, but I don't think they have.
You're freaked out that she's not afraid?
Honeybees are different
Hornet.
than yellow jackets and hornets. They're very gentle and very docile. As long as you don't squish them,
They're not gonna...
they don't care. And also, you just be careful not to set off the alarm pheromone. Like, you don't want to squish any, because then that, you know, then it changes the mood for them. But as long as you are just gentle with them, they don't really care. Okay, so let's see. Nope, they won't. No, I promise you, if they were dangerous or scary, I would tell you to stand far away.
Oh, yeah.
But these are very gentle. I would assume that these are a feral species, like a feral genetic.
Okay.
I think that they are coming from like the trees out there.
Okay.
Because of how dark they are.
Okay.
So, yeah, they have a very dark coloration to them, and they're also a little bit smaller, which means that they make natural comb instead of, like, this is forced comb,
Yes,
I guess is the
yes,
easiest
I
way to
gotcha.
explain it.
Like, how are they not going to get out of that box when you put them in the car?
I just wrap a sheet around them. I actually have a work vehicle, but like I said, I was doing lunch, and so I just...
Well, if she gets the queen, they're going to follow the queen, right?
Yeah, they won't leave her.
They're pretty loyal, huh?
Say it again?
They're pretty loyal.
Yeah, I mean, they won't survive without her, but she also won't survive without
Without
them.
them.
So, yep, it's a, you know, an equal situation.
I'm going to text my neighbors when you got here and tell them you were here.
Are they in the house right now or no?
No, they're just right up at the golf course. We live on a golf course, so they're just up at the clubhouse. So they said they're on their way.
Gotcha. Well, they'll be almost gone by the time they get back.
If you have already gotten her, would you see them walking towards the box more?
I mean, they're doing what's called, they're releasing a pheromone from their Nasenoph gland. So if you were to see them up close, their butts are up in the air and there's a
Okay.
gland that's open.
Okay.
And so they are, that's a sign that the queen is in there. And they're telling the other bees, hey, come in here, she's over here.
I
So
got you. So you think you got her?
most likely, yeah. She's typically in like the large first group.
Closest to the center?
Yeah, but she does walk around, so it doesn't,
Okay.
you know, bees don't follow rules, they just do what they want. Because when you're like, oh no, this is what will happen, they don't do that.
So
How old are you? How old is
He's
he?
11.
11.
Yeah.
So he's like, I have a 13-year-old, but he looks like he's 17. you know?
Okay, so he's big too for
Yeah,
his age.
exactly.
Yes.
So I do think that they had an interest
And
right up in this hole right
well,
here.
you know, over on my side, I live on the other side here, and we have a terrible hornet problem. Because the
Really?
hornets like to into the siding. They like to-
Oh yeah, you got bees coming out. So your queen is in here.
Oh. So has she been in there longer than just today?
Today, no. They all arrive at the same time.
Okay.
Hey Ryan, do these pop out? The soffit?
Yeah. I think they do.
See, it's
Yeah, you pull down on this front piece here. Yeah, that and they'll pop out.
in a dress.
I'm just worried they're gonna fly up your dress.
Oh, I had one, but they fly out.
Okay.
You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, that's
I just can't
if you
imagine
go
how
in
many
there,
times
it's
she's
gonna be
been
hard to
stung.
take them out with, it's all caulked in there along the edge.
Yeah, but they're going. In here.
So that's when you see where they're all trying to get in. That's where she is
both
probably in there.
sides.
Mm-hmm.
She's already got it.
My goodness, that. What is your name?
Really?
You have the prettiest blue eyes. So you have a 13-year-old, and how old is he? About 2?
Almost.
Almost 2?
He'll be 2 in October. We have 13, 6, 4, 2, 1.
Oh my. Lots of brothers and sisters, huh?
Yeah. And we're done.
Okay.
That was the end of it.
So you said you live in Portage Lake, so your kids go to Coventry?
They did go to Manchester, but now we homeschool.
Okay. That's a good thing. Especially
Yeah.
this year, right?
Yeah, exactly. She
We
started-
actually, yeah,
started homeschooling this year before
All that
the
happened?
stuff
Yeah.
My son goes to Lake Center Christian in Hartville, and we were closed down for a whole week in February due to sickness.
Oh, wow.
And he was very, very sick, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was.
Yeah, they shut
Back
down
then.
Manchester, I think, what was it, once or twice?
Yeah.
Let me see if I have, as we pull out of the driveway, I was like, I wonder if I have Be Quick in my van. And I should have looked before because I know these.
But yeah, they shut the school down a couple of times.
Before they shut it down for good, you mean?
Well, before they even mentioned
Yes, I've been in the commercial thing, yeah.
but it worked out that way.
Right.
Oh, yeah, but
Isn't that cool, JP? Isn't that cool that the ones that she got in the box are staying in there? What's on that?
I just want to watch because it's so oddly satisfying with the average stomach.
JP, she just exactly. These don't stink.
They still should be doing that. They're under attack.
Well, if we have to, we can pull that wood mean, if we have to, we can pull that wood siding off.
That's what I'm wondering if, because they're gonna, whatever bees got in there are gonna stay in there.
And if the queen's in there, more will just keep coming, right?
They won't keep coming. The swarm that you have is all you're gonna get.
Oh, it is.
But,
would a hammer would you be able to
I really wish I could pop that out.
Here, I'm gonna go get a hammer.
Oh, you almost had it.
Mm. I think I need two. I need two.
Got it.
I need a flashlight. Phone, yeah.
Yes. I don't have a good flashlight, but I have my phone. Here's a hammer. Would this help you?
I'm gonna,
Oh, how'd you get it open?
my hide tool. I just don't see them up in here. But I guess if I pop this out, that's the easiest thing. Because there's insulation, so I can't imagine.
But they would go up in that. Yeah, you can pull it all the way out if you can.
I'm just trying to think of where they're going in at. So let me see this hammer because I don't think they're in there. I am going to pull this piece off if that's okay.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Whose house is this?
It's my son's dad, so
Okay.
we're good.
Is he the owner?
Oh, no. The owner, no. The owner knows I called you. It's fine. It's my
Okay.
son's dad. It's fine.
Okay.
Because we can put that wood back up. That's no problem.
Hey, I found bees! Alright, so good job on the hammer.
He's a mechanic too.
Yeah, look at him. Not a mechanic,
A mechanic.
woodworker.
Yeah. I'm an everything
Yeah,
person.
there's lots of bees up in there. Now, will you be able to tell if they've been there for a while?
It will just be today.
Okay.
When you saw them is when they moved in. That's why they're still on the outside. They were all planning to. Woohoo! What was that? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm scared of moths apparently. Oh, I'm gonna smash like the 20th pair of glasses. I do this every time.
You step on your glass.
Yes. All right.
Now, can you see the queen?
You
can pull that off all the way if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to get these nails to stick out for me to
Oh, I see.
pull it. This is what I was talking about. Once they move into the house, it becomes
Right.
it becomes a bigger. This is easy though. This is like way better than some situations. Once they're like behind a chimney,
Oh.
bad news, you know.
And then at that point, do you have to kill them?
No, we just have to charge to really cut it out. So, all right.
Oh my word. So they work fast.
Well, they're just moving into that space. That was all.
Isn't that crazy? Hi, how are you?
Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Good. Isn't that crazy?
No, it's freaky. It's
And
not
they just
crazy
started
at
today.
all.
She said it would have
That's
just
what I
started.
heard. I heard
They
it.
would have
That's
split from another, from the original form, which she thinks is probably actually.
She is a little bit bigger.
Why the heck is 1 mile?
Why did they pick me? I've never seen so.
Now, does that look like old bee remnants in there?
No, this is just like ladybugs and
Okay.
looks like maybe maybe a mouse was eating
Okay.
stuff in there would be my guess.
So not old bees.
No, yeah, there's yellow
He's supposed to be my
jackets.
favorite.
Lots of yellow jackets were in there. Okay. So, I wish I had my bee quick.
Does that just put them to sleep a little bit?
No, they don't like the smell and they run out.
Oh.
Hey Ryan, you want to come here and help me with the mechanics of the inside of this wall, trying to figure out, because I can't see them from the inside.
But do you think the queen's still in there? That's why they're
That's
still...
my guess.
Yeah,
It has to be.
because they're still swarming. Yeah.
Oh. Ah, I found you. All right. So, I don't know where they thought they were going to live,
You want me to move your baby?
but I kind of figured out what I was looking for here.
So do you see like where they're going?
Yes, I do see where.
So they were going up inside by the wood.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
there's like a 2x4 going that way, and it looks like there's space probably up inside the wall there.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to get very far.
I mean, I wasn't really afraid either when she told me that they went in and I was okay.
They can.
Yeah.
You never know. It's kind of a
Change any
sort of
minute.
animal, but usually you know pretty quickly whether they're an
Gonna
aggressive
attack or
type
not.
or
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
so
their
much.
attitude. Obviously, these bees are very nice.
There was one inside
I don't have my smoker and nothing. Because I have a van.
He didn't even get out of the car, did he? Now that she's
So when they decided they were going to split, the queen leaves first and they all follow. And she finds the place to stop.
Well, she basically gets tired and will land,
Okay.
and they'll land in a tree somewhere that they're never going to actually make a house.
Okay.
They might sometimes try to do that, but when she lands from getting tired from flying, because she's bigger than the other bees, they send scouts out and they find what they think is like a suitable place to
So
actually
she maybe didn't land here per se, then maybe a scout found this and said this
Well, a
is a good
scout
place.
did, and then she landed and then went inside the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, so they thought that was
This
good
is a
spot
great
right
place. Let's, okay.
This is too creepy. I don't like it.
So then go in the house.
No, but I just want to walk it. There's nothing to do inside.
This is a great learning experiment, Jake.
It's the freakiest learning experience of my life.
They could be in your wall, right behind your bed.
And you don't
We've
even
done
know.
removals where there's like 8 or 10 feet of pipe, several feet wide.
When we moved into
right
our side,
behind somebody's bed,
Yeah.
their head's like that far away when they're sleeping. And
we
we'll
took
show
out
them.
the shower when I redid the bathroom. And it's one of those 3-piece shower units. We took it out huge. Probably about, it was all like a hornet's nest, I believe.
Oh, wow.
But it was probably about that big around. We took it to school. It wasn't being used at that time, but yeah.
Yeah, hornets. A lot of times hornets will get in there first, and the bees will actually get in there and kind of like clean everything out.
Really?
So it's a weird process.
But they'll never be in there together.
They don't really get along, but we have seen where there's like hornets or ant nests or whatever
Okay.
in the same sort of space, but they don't really like intermingle so much.
Okay.
If
What?
you have a weak beehive, you can have ants that get in there and try and like keep the larvae and
Is there anything that I would have in the house that you would think could help you?
No. If I could find her, that would be the
Yeah.
best. I have nothing because it's all in the work van or the work truck and not here. Let me just double check she's not in here.
Yeah. Everything makes it easy.
You
Yeah.
have a double box.
I mean, the only thing I can do is right there. Beautiful. Yeah. Where did she just go? She flew out. Doggone it.
Rowan, you gotta catch the queen. I'm gonna throw the baby in the air. This is where it really gets crazy, guys.
This is a real good trick we have.
Man, I tell you what. Why? Why does she do that?
I would imagine she's gonna go back.
She just walked across the frame. I'm gonna fly away.
Did she actually fly or fall?
She flew out, yeah, but I don't know if she just skipped across the frame or if she flew out because all these bees are everywhere, so I couldn't tell.
Is she physically that much bigger?
Yeah. Is there anything inside the house? No. We went to the garage and they said there wasn't any in there either.
Yeah. So she's found the queen, but then she just flew off, so.
Wait, what would happen if you
So at this point, they could not make another queen because they don't have a baby.
Oh man, what
Would
a...
they die?
Yeah. Well, you could combine them with another hive. But
Oh.
if you did nothing, essentially,
would die.
those bees would die.
Yeah.
They would go out and forage and collect honey and stuff, but they didn't actually have resources to
Right.
get on lakes. But
I'm wasting it.
So do they only make eggs in the spring?
all through summer,
All
early
through summer?
spring, and they can actually start, which is kind of a problem, when we have really warm days in the middle of winter. If we have like a really warm stretch like we have like several of these years, some queens will actually start laying eggs in the middle of winter.
Then they're freeze and they
And then,
die.
yeah, exactly. They get cold and they're spread out trying to keep the babies warm.
She's right there. It's a bunch of virgin queens, I think, to be honest. But
That's
anyway,
what I read online, that they would be virgin queens that would be coming.
They can
So-
be, well, so the initial swarm is
I
enough.
have her.
That's
I have
the
her.
first queen, and they
Woo.
can throw multiple on average.
Ta-da.
Okay.
And
She's
you
pretty
can
petite
have
though,
multiple
so
queens
there might be
I want to see what she looks
more
like.
than one. Hang on one second. I will bring her down there. So what will happen is they will follow her. And so I can just leave this box here, and they actually will leave this whole thing and go in there tonight. And I
Really?
can actually grab the box in the morning and the
Oh, really?
I'm gonna put her in the snake real quick for
Okay. Now, do you think there could be another one in there as well, or no?
There could potentially be, but as long as you have one and you put her in a box down there,
Then they'll all follow that one.
really the best you can do.
Yeah.
The chances of there being another one out there are pretty slim, but basically if that one stays in the box and they all go down there, you're good.
Because this happened so quickly. I mean, she was already in there. How fast were they?
Like to build clones,
Yeah.
so they have to takes a couple days. They have little wax glands and they actually like make wax.
And all of them will do that, or just a certain number of them?
The workers, I think it's like a certain age group. Will actually make wax.
2 weeks, within 2 weeks. So it's hard to tell.
Oh my gosh, she is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won't come out. You're okay.
She's a lot bigger than they
They
are.
are, yeah.
Yes.
She's
If
almost
she
like
does,
one
she
and a
gets
half
thing
of her
multiple
size.
times and
Will
bites
she be
them.
the same age, or is she
Older.
She doesn't have a barb on
You
her finger,
don't
so-
really know, but queens last like
so
up
when they have
to
swarm cells,
3 years,
Okay.
and the workers will only last up to 6 weeks.
really?
basically,
Yep.
and they're calling each other out, and they go and fight to the death to decide who's going to be the queen of the hive after the swarm. Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that
like a
amazing?
battle royale.
It is.
They
Okay,
literally they
so-
go out and they'll stab like the actual cells that the other queens are in.
Oh my word.
Just,
Okay.
you would have to pay me. You would have to pay me money to
Go up there to you?
$1
Okay,
Buddy, here, I have 50 cents right here in my pocket.
It'll be $1.50. You guys like, I mean,
They make honey.
I actually make mainly elderberry syrup at this point. Like I do honey, but elderberry syrup is the big product that we do, and we also just started doing like a toothpaste as well, which is selling really well too.
Really?
So, because every beekeeper, you know, they all sell honey,
Right.
and like, you know, you're competing against your friends.
Right.
And so I was like, well, I'll do something different, and
well, if you brought me to the facial products, because I've sold
one of my friends does a lot of cosmetic.
Like the certain pollen that might be in it, you might be able to, you have like severe allergies or anything like that. Like I said earlier, some people can be allergic to those bees, but not wasps.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's like a little dead mouse skeleton. Or maybe it's a bird? I don't know.
Kind of normal.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Skeleton of the bone.
Oh, let's bury it. Kind of normal for my skin to
Yeah, stuff like this outside.
isolation.
So, as far as when you go to get swarms, like how does this compare to some that you've gotten, big or little, or?
I mean, it was like an average size swarm. This one would be a little bit more complicated because I had to open up the structure, which we don't typically, but this was much more simple than some situations we run into, so not a big deal.
Basically,
And
they just moved in. They don't have anything that they want to stay in there for.
Right.
Some people will even get away with getting them out with like loud music.
Really? We're pounding on the wall on the inside.
Yep.
that's why I've been hitting it, trying to
Really?
run them out, yeah.
Sometimes they'll leave, sometimes they live too.
You guys want
Right.
that closed off. So I'm gonna... Alright, well, what I'm going to hope is that they all come down here. I'm going to
Just
double...
leave it right like that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to close it and put it as close as I can. They just don't seem interested in that queen, and she's tiny, so I'm really hoping that there's not another queen, like a multi-virgin swarm queen. But, so what we'll do is I will set this here, and you guys will just update me and let me know, do they move out of up here and down into here? And if not, then when I can return to pick this up tomorrow morning, I'll bring Bee Quick and I'll run them out. Is
Okay.
what, so
Like fog them out, like, is that what it is? Smell they
it's
don't
just
like?
a smell, yeah, exactly. So it won't be smoke, probably. I don't know. We'll see what I.
Oh yeah, but I really don't see them going to the box like maybe they would have. Really?
Because the pheromones up here.
Because it, no, they're really not. I don't think they. I have her phone number. Yeah, I texted her the picture. So in the morning when we come out, if they're not swarming around there like they were,
Well, tonight, when it gets to dark, if they're in here, there's another queen. If they're in there, that was the queen.
okay.
You'll know your answer then. So then you just tell me
Will
what's
they be
going
flying
on.
around?
No, not at night.
Okay, so how will we know if they're in there?
We're gonna leave it open
Okay.
so that they don't want to stay in here because what they want it to be secure and closed. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I leave this open, they're gonna be like, hey, this isn't interesting anymore. And they should follow the queen since the queen's locked into this
Okay.
hive. They should move. If they don't move, then there's multiple queens.
Yes. Yeah.
All you're gonna do, I mean, you live next
Yes,
door, right?
I do.
Okay.
I'll just shine my light up in there. And I'll
Well,
make
you
it-
don't have to. It doesn't have to be dark. It'll be dusk.
Okay.
Like when it's, like when you're not supposed to go to the park anymore, where it's
Right.
just starting to get dark.
Okay.
They should be in here or there.
Okay.
So, but they'll probably be clustered right here. You'll be able to see it.
Okay.
And then text me and let me know what
Okay.
what you find.
Now, if they want to go to the box, they still have a way to get in, or no?
Yeah, yep, the front is open over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to drag your trash can up here and move it closer so that they transfer over faster.
Oh, okay.
That was my knee. Okay.
Where do you guys live?
Where's Lake?
Do you guys maybe have a farm
We're working on it. We have chickens and turkeys and ducks.
Do you? Nice.
Bees, lots of kids.
Lots of kids.
Lots of
kids.
Five.
Like the
Five, yeah.
the pepper garden is the best I've ever.
Really?
Our garden is,
And it's been really dry. Right, yeah.
What's wrong, Will?
She actually traded.
All right.